of 2005, before we started the label, and she came over to the house with Andrea, and she's going to play me some more songs. And she played me this song that was called When You Think Tim McGraw. And she's playing it, and it was one of those things, do you realize what you just wrote? When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me. That's the first single. And she's like, okay. But I knew it as soon as we heard it, and that's why we shortened it to Tim McGraw. And let me tell you why we did that. When you're a new artist, any of you who are aspiring, what can you do to cut through? I knew that they wouldn't remember her name. They'd go, who's that young girl who has the Tim McGraw song? So it was as much about a marketing cut through as it was to a great song. Because I knew once we had their attention, it's like, let me get you in the room. Once we got you in the room, I got this. But that's one of my favorite stories. So the question is, a new artist, do you need a fully produced demo? Or can you just do a vocal, acoustic demo? You do not need a fully produced demo. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of people in this town who will take your money and say that you need that. Don't do it. If you're a great singer and you have great songs, record them acoustically, and you don't need to spend that money. Please don't. Be careful. Okay, so what happens when one of my really smart executives comes to me with something they really think is brilliant and I think it blows? We don't do it. Doesn't mean he didn't get his day or she didn't get his day in court, but if it blows, it blows. So, but you know what? They also have enough room and enough rope to hang themselves. If they go, man, I'm telling you, it's like, all right, I think that light's a train. I'm going to stand off, and if it is a train, I'm not going to get a hit, but you're going to get slaughtered. Your call. If they believe that passionately, then they have that opportunity, and they've earned that. We are hoping that Taylor's new album will be out in late October. My wife Sandy was Reba's personal stylist for 20 years, and we met, for 12 years. We met while I was at MCA, and she was Reba's stylist. And she asked what my favorite Reba story is. Gosh, there's a lot. We were in Salt Lake City, and we were going for #1 on, I think it was I'd Rather Ride Around With You. And so we were there for shows. She was doing multiple shows in Salt Lake, and we got the #1. She goes, what can I do for everybody? I want to send the promotion department, marketing. So she did this real nice gift, and me and Sandy and Reba and a couple of assistants were sending the staff some really cool stuff. And that night we went out to dinner, and we were skiing that week. And she goes, hey, after dinner, we're going to go buy you a new set of skis. So that was awesome, but ironic, because the next day we were out skiing, and that's when Reba broke her leg. So.